अभी बीच में एक दो
मैं इन दिनों नहीं कर पा रहा था क्योंकि और कुछ कुछ ऑफिस ऑफिस ये वो। कल वाला अटेंड किया था मैंने।
कल वाला किया था ना। सो ओके।
परसों आप कुछ अ, सू- अ, सूर्य इस पे किया था ये कुछ
सोलर एंजल्स।
सूर्यदेव पे।
हाँ हाँ करेक्ट।
हाँ,
सो वी
उस
वी
वाला
वर
मैंने मिस
डूइंग।
कर दिया मैं भी सीधा।
ओके। पर अभी उसमें और बाकी है, देयर इज मोर टू कम। तो आई हैड टू स्टडी मास्टर हेक्टर्स।
आई थिंक देयर इज अ नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम।
मैं भी अपना आई थिंक इट इज बेटर फॉर मी।
हाँ
स्टेबल है।
हाँ, आप ठीक है।
चलो मे बी मेरी तरफ से। या
Okay.
सो आई वाज सेइंग that we started off with Kabbalistic tree of life actually.
हम्म।
So उसको करने से पहले हम और पीछे गए थे, we went into the soul chakra, the soul chakra, the 12th chakra. Okay.
हम्म।
तो 12th चक्र करते हुए आए थे एंड देन समथिंग वी स्पोक अबाउट द ईगोइक लोटस। तो 12th चक्र में ईगोइक लोटस होता है क्योंकि उसमें 12 पेटल होती है। 12 पेटल जो हम कहते हैं ना,
हम्म।
विजुअलाइज अ पॉइंट ऑफ लाइट ऑन टॉप ऑफ योर क्राउन। दैट पॉइंट ऑफ लाइट इज बेसिकली द 12th चक्र।
ओके।
So when it is evolved, then it becomes a lotus, a small lotus. It's called the egoic lotus. तो वहां से चीजें स्टार्ट हुई थी एंड देन वी स्टार्टेड मूविंग ऑन अंडरस्टैंडिंग द कबालिस्टिक ट्री ऑफ लाइफ, जहाँ 11 चक्रा सिस्टम हमने इंट्रोड्यूस किया था। नाउ while I was discovering the Kabbalistic tree of life, I got, you know, this book showed up towards a solar civilization.
ओके।
Now, यहाँ पे this person, the author's name is Omram Mikhail Ivanov. So he is disciple of Peter Dunov, जिनके disciple आइंस्टाइन भी थे. Okay.
ओके।
So this person basically gave a lot of importance to being in presence of the sun.
ओके।
So all our chakras basically feed or get energized by the solar energy, the energy of the
ओके।
sun. The light of the sun breaks down into the 7 colors through a prism-like formation which happens in a soul star, you can say. So that prism is the prism of love, light, and power.
ओके।
And through that love, light, and power, the 7 spiritual energies descend onto the different chakras.
ओके।
And they have their specific colors that enhance or activate the chakras. So this is what we were doing. So the significance of sun came into picture. And in order to activate the sun, we were doing the Gayatri Mantra. कल हम नहीं कर पाए थे because
ओके।
yeah. So अब हमारे पास दो रास्ते थे, either we go to understanding more about solar angels or we understand Gayatri. Then one of these beautiful books showed up today
गायत्री।
by I.K.
आदित्य।
Taine. So
अच्छा, ओके।
this book was recommended by Shri Ram Rajgopal, the
अच्छा।
new acharyas, to me and Bono. So I got this book and I knew that I had this and I had read it. So मुझे लगा मैं जल्दी से इसका, I'll bring in the crux and आज का lecture हो जाएगा. So I studied this. I started studying this book around 9 p.m. And whatever I've gathered around the Gayatri Mantra, I'm going to share it with you guys. But इसका एक और part भी होना पड़ेगा because I could only go through, this much in like 30 minutes. This is still left. Okay.
Oh, okay.
30 minutes में जो भी फटाफट I could, bring down. So let's do it. Hi, Shivali. Okay.
हाँ,
So,
वैसे भी doing like a complete book, if you want to explain us also, it cannot be done in one session, I believe.
but yeah, you're right. But कुछ चीजें मिल गई हैं जो probably, yeah, मतलब I was thinking myself to be, the summary person, but इतनी जल्दी summarize भी नहीं कर पाई मैं. But that's okay. So basically, Gayatri, we start with the, you can say, understanding of the physical representation, and then we'll move on to it. But before that, we'll invoke because we really need to get more clarity. So we will invoke. Close your eyes. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the great Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, to all Devis and Devtas, especially the goddess Gayatri, the presiding deity of our solar system, all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, to the devas of understanding, the devas of intellect, intuition, and the truth, to Chohan Jigme Lingpa, to Master Choa Kok-sui, and to the author of this book, the highest soul of the author of this book, Sri I.K. Taigiri. We invoke for your divine love, light, and power, divine healing energies, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of mercy and compassion, the blessings of intellect, intuition, and the truth. We invoke for the blessings of understanding, wisdom, the blessings of divine protection, in order to use our discernment during this session. We invoke for the blessings of mercy, compassion, the blessings of abundance, prosperity, and even success. To our high soul, we thank you for the blessings. In full faith, we thank you. Deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love. We thank you all in full faith. So be it. So be it. So it is. Okay, so once again, welcome. So basically, the goddess Gayatri is represented, with 5 faces. So she's a beautiful looking, young woman with 5 faces, sitting on a, with a swan. Yeah, I think there's a swan is unka vahan, and you have lotus also. Jahan pe wo baiti hui hai. So it is said that the 5 faces that we see are basically the Panchakosh, the different bodies. Like we say, the etheric, the physical, the etheric, the mental, the astral, the mental, and causal. So Panchakosh. So the 5 faces represent the 5 Panchakoshas. Some people also think these are the Panchabhutas. Her, the animal or the bird that she is, with is the swan. Now, swan is a symbol of discernment, right? Because swan can basically discriminate between milk and water, they said, So it's a very, very discerning bird. And also it is white, and for purity, then there is a lotus, which also symbolizes purity. You can also think as lotus as the round center, So basically Gayatri Mata stands as a symbol of the Trinity in the female form. So like we think about Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, so goddess Gayatri represents Saraswati, Lakshmi and Kali. Okay, so that is the Trinity that we see and in the Gayatri Mantra. So it is said that Gayatri, Mata Gayatri and Maya, are two sides in the world. So when you go outward exploring matter, you are basically dealing with Maya. And when you go inside exploring matter, you are basically exploring Gayatri. So it is said that evolution out of matter is consciousness, and involution. And if you go out into the matter, it is Maya. So these are the two parts of how we see the world. So you can basically, understand that for all human beings, these are the two probably options that are available to you. Either जो हम material or spiritual कहते हैं. So feminine realm में or a feminine way में, it's like Maya and Gayatri. So basically, Gayatri helps us to unfold the human consciousness progressively. So the more you chant this mantra, you are basically opening up your consciousness to higher spiritual states. That is how Gayatri Mantra can benefit all of us. So basically, we come in the contact of the universal mind. Okay, and when we say universal mind, so just I'm getting Gayatri is the mother of Ved, right? So Ved is you can see actual Ved, or Ved you can understand in terms of the knowledge of the cosmos. So you can see it. So she is the mother of the Ved, or the knowledge of the cosmos. Now, knowledge, when we talk about knowledge, it also is trifold. When I say trifold, basically, knowledge is at the intellectual level. That is, we read a book, okay, and we try to understand or decode or put two and two together by our intelligence, the faculty of a mind. Then there is intuition. Intuition is direct knowing, kind of, you intuitively know about certain things. So that is the second level of knowledge. And third level of knowledge is the reality. So he's calling it the real. So we'll have to understand what is the real, but I don't have the exact word. But intellectual, intuitional, and real. So you can say the truth, the ultimate truth. Okay. Now, ये जो तीन knowledge है, this is also divided into Trinity. So the bookish knowledge, because Brahmaji is with books, is associated with the Brahma aspect. Okay. Intuition is the Vishnu aspect, and the ultimate truth is Shiv. So that is how knowledge is also, you can say it is seen in the form of Trinity. Okay, and Gayatri Mantra, when you repeat it again and again, you are able to again start from the lowest, which is the bookish knowledge, or understanding by way of learning, to moving to the Shiv, the ultimate truth. So when you do this, it helps you connect with the ultimate truth. So it's a journey for all of us, in order to gain more understanding of our own spiritual self. Okay. or deeper levels of consciousness. So, no, I did not show the book, no? So basically, we are referring to it. Huh?
What are the three things you said? Intellectual, real.
No, intellectual, intuitional, and real.
Real. Okay.
And this is the book that we are referring, just that. So it is I.K. Taimani's Gayatri. It was referred to me, referred to all of us by Sri Ram. And so I bought this book and I did एक बार पढ़ी थी तो आधे घंटे में I could gather all of my notes. Okay, so I have it here and probably it's beautiful. Just knowing all of this is beautiful. Okay. So again,
he was the founder of Gayatri Parivar.
Mr. I.K. Taimani?
Mr. Shri Ram.
नहीं श्री राम कौन श्री राम? ये श्री राम वो नहीं है, ये श्री राम हमारे प्राणिक हीलिंग में श्री राम राजगोपाल करके.
अच्छा, okay. There's one Shri Ram करके, he is the founder of Gayatri Parivar. He's done a lot of research on Gayatri Mantra.
Beautiful, maybe. He was, I think Arhatic boot camp हुआ था, and I was expecting Samaira. I had gone for an Arhatic 3-day Arhatic boot camp. तो वहाँ उन्होंने बताया था इस बुक के बारे में. So I got it. पहली बार में ज़्यादा नहीं समझा, अभी बहुत ज़्यादा समझ में आ गई because I had to probably share with you guys. Okay, so meditation and repetition of Gayatri are means of unfolding human consciousness without any limit. So that is the power of the Gayatri Mantra. So it's unfolding of your own human consciousness. Okay, now, so you can think of Gayatri Mantra. So there is something called mantra yoga. Okay, so it's like you chant a mantra and you attain a certain level of consciousness by chanting that mantra. So it's called mantra yoga, right? So it's like spiritual unfolding of unfoldment through practice of jap. So जब हम माला जप करते हैं, so that is also a form of connecting with your higher soul or union with your higher soul with the use of mantra. So that is jap. Okay. So jap के भी you can say 4 levels होते हैं. So the first level is when you are chanting loudly. Okay, loudly, it's like it strengthens your physical body. Whenever you are doing a loud, it's called Vaikhari. Then is Madhyama. Okay, Madhyama is when you are doing it softly. Then it basically empowers your, mental, maybe etheric body. The third one is Pashyanti. So you don't use your lips. No, you use your lips, maybe Pashyanti, and then Para. Para is doing it mentally to a different level. So 4 way में आप कर सकते हो, and 4 तरीकों से जब करने के आपकी 4 bodies जो हैं activate और heal और cleanse होती हैं. So we need to understand more of these words, which is Vaikhari, Madhyama, Pashyanti, and Para. ठीक है? ये I have to see more, but it's okay. So now what happens is when you're doing jap, so basically when you're doing jap, so you start connecting with the deity, When you connect with the deity, physically, so you are in love with the physical form of the deity, you develop a lot of devotion. Okay, so there is devotion. Then the next stage is when you start understanding the deity. So you develop vivek. Okay, the understanding. So you are not seeing only the physical form. You're trying to decode, okay, what it holds in her hand. The different things. You break it down. So your vivek increases when you start meditating that way. Third is when you just surrender. Okay, when you surrender, you are neither concerned with the form. You are not concerned with the intelligent evaluation of the deity, but you just surrender. That is when there is grace or kripa. Okay, So while you are doing the jap also, you can go through these 3 stages. And while you are doing, going through these 3 stages, you will see a different level of uh, change, or maybe, connection with the deity. So the highest level is surrender, when you feel the grace of the deity. Okay. And it's interesting because जब हम chant करते हैं, I think obviously जब आप कर रहे होते तब आपको नहीं पता था, but when you are trying to read this, you can very much connect that this is how it happens. So किसी भी, जैसे हम इष्ट मानते हैं, किसी भी any deity that we are very close to, the first thing happens is the form. We are really in love with the form, and देखते ही भाव आ जाते हैं. Then the second level is like understanding, and whenever you have an intelligent mind, it will start to understand what does all of this signify, or what does it stand for. And when you understand all of that, then you feel that मतलब यहाँ से यहाँ आने के बाद भी you are so in awe that you know that this is the highest power, and there is no point evaluating in any way, whether physically, whether intelligently. And then this, this surrender comes in, that I will completely surrender to the Ishta Devta, or the person that I'm doing jap yoga for. Okay, the person, or the deity. So that is kripa. And so all of us need to basically target for grace. Okay, so that is the ultimate in the jap or the mantra yoga. That's the ultimate thing that we want to experience while doing the mantra yoga. Now, एक चीज और इन्होंने बहुत अच्छी लिखी कि when your jap practice becomes like a routine, the efficiency of your japa decreases. So you would have seen many people, so the efficiency of your jap decreases. So every time that you do, you have to do it with complete reverence. That will, and it's like, with new connection, new rigor. So you have to bring in that element of reverence. You have to bring in that element of devotion, surrender, every time that you are doing these things. So आप खुद भी इस चीज को समझोगे that when you have to do something on a regular basis and it kind of becomes a routine, then you try to add in other regular stuff in order to maintain your routine, right? So उससे हमें बचना है. Now, one important thing that the writer shared is that Gayatri Mantra is not only a mantra, it's a prayer. Okay, so very few mantras are actually prayers. And whenever a mantra is combined with a prayer, it becomes more effective instrument for spiritual enlightenment. Okay, and that's why Gayatri is considered to be, one of the most revered mantras in the Sanatana Dharma. Okay, and this prayer basically is from the Jivatma to the Paramatma. So the Jivatma within us prays to the Paramatma for that, then we'll go into the mantra itself. Yahan tak any questions? All clear? Okay, great. So key points. Again, key points. Triple power of the goddess Gayatri, Saraswati, Lakshmi, Kali. You can also say love, light, and power in the female form. Then Gayatri and Maya are two sides of Srishti. One is talking about the spiritual enlightenment, and the other is material success. Okay, and we have to balance both. So basically, Gayatri helps us to unfold human consciousness and helps us to contact the universal mind. So the more we practice, we are able to basically go through the 3 levels of, you can say, uh, understanding or wisdom, which is intellectual, intuitional, and real, which is also Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, which are deeper levels of consciousness. Then it can be seen as a mantra yoga. Mantra yoga can be done in 4 ways, which is Vaikhari, Madhyam, Pashyanti, and Para. And as we move from Vaikhari to Para, the effectiveness of the mantra really improves. So when you are chanting, physical body gets fit. But when you're chanting, with your mind, the Para way, the benefits are multifold. Okay. Then we have to understand that Jap goes through 3 stages: devotion, then Vivek, and Kripa. And Kripa or grace is something that we look for in our chant. Then Gayatri is not only a mantra, it's a prayer. Okay. And prayers are one of the most effective ways to communicate with the Supreme God. Now, this prayer, Gayatri has 3 parts. So we break down the mantra into 3 parts. इसके अलावा किसी के पास और कुछ शेयर करने को जो मैंने नहीं किया और आपको पता हो, you can do that. Okay. So the first part is Pranav and Mahavrittis. Pranav is the sound of Om. Okay. So, Omapi Jyoti Raso Amritam Brahma Bhur Bhurvaha Swar Om. Om is the water's light essence, the immortal reality, the physical intermediate, and heaven words is Om. So Om Pranav. ठीक है. And जब हम बोलते हैं ना, तो इसमें गायत्री में आता ओम भू भूव स्वः. ओके. तो जो इसका लॉन्ग फॉर्म है गायत्री का, इट इज ओम भू, ओम भुवः, ओम सुवः, ओम महः, ओम जनः, ओम तपः, ओम सत्यम. ओके. सो ये जो 5 हैं, 5 हैं नहीं, ये महावृत्तिज हैं. महावृत्तिज मेरे ख्याल से इंग्लिश में लिख के तो एकदम ही अलग दिख रहा है. ठीक है. सो ये ओम हो गया एंड देन महावृत्ति. सो ये भू भुव स्वः जो है ये महावृत्ति है. और it is that Om is Bhu, that is the 7 spheres of existence beginning with the physical. Bhu is the physical. Okay. Then the second part is Tatsavitur Varenyam. And the third part is Dhiyo Yonah Prachodaya. Okay? So the first part is all about harmonizing the vehicles to higher planes for higher consciousness. So when we say Om, Bhu, Bhuva, Swa, so we are saying wo jo 7 planes hain, all of them are harmonizing in order for our consciousness to reach the highest levels. Okay, so it's like a preparation. We are using the first line to prepare. Then Tatsavitur Varenyam is basically about stimulating the mind with an intense determination to come in contact with the presiding deity of the solar system. So, the Tatsavitur that we were talking about, so the being of the sun that we were talking about, basically is the presiding deity of our solar system. जिसमें अर्थ है, उस solar system की जो presiding deity है, that is the Tatsavitur. So we are basically asking our minds to be stimulated with an intense determination to come in contact with the Savitaha, presiding deity of the solar system. Okay. And the third part is Dhiyo Yona Prachodhyat, which means self-surrender, which is important for Kripa and grace. Okay? Yes, no, maybe. So मैं इतना half an hour में I could get this together for the Gayatri, and I thought we'll do the practice because अभी आधी किताब मेरी बाकी है, and probably we can do this tomorrow. I'll have to read fast, but it's interesting, 30 minutes में how much I could grasp, and it's like it's basic, this is like the best summary I could get of these 60-70 pages. Any question? Now, why are we doing this? We're doing this
Okay.
because, yes, Smita.
No, what is the difference between mantra and prayer?
Okay. So prayer, so Om, okay? Om is a sound. So mantra is using the sound to raise, to raise our consciousness level or raise our vibration. Prayer is like a communication that we are trying to do with the Supreme Being. So we are trying to communicate with the Supreme Being. So raising your vibration is mantra sadhana or mantra or jap. So you raise your vibration to purify yourself, or but prayer is you are basically, so prayer is like your communication with the Supreme Being. So that is the difference between mantra and prayer. So हम और भी क्या ले सकते हैं? जैसे great invocation है. Great invocation is
Then it's a prayer.
we start with Om. Okay. So I feel personally, अगर मैं गायत्री देख रही हूँ, great invocation prayer देख रही हूँ, तो जो मंत्रा होता है, मंत्रा में prayer के constituents नहीं होते. But when it's a prayer, it will have something to energize it, so it can have a mantra. So if you say we chant the Om, so there is beach mein we are praying that everybody should be blessed, ye wo, and then again we end with a mantra Om Mani Padme Hum. So prayer is a communication wherein we are asking God to do something for some purpose. The mantra, we are not asking God to do something first. So we just keep chanting Om Namah Shivaya. It doesn't mean that you do something for me.
Okay. Om Chamundaya Viche. That is also mantra.
So, well, that's what I understand, that we will have to see, because ये इतना smartly placed था कि मुझे नहीं पता था it's a prayer. वैसे कह सकते हैं, पता ना, इतना नहीं समझ में आया था कि ये prayer है. So this is basically a combination of both prayer and mantra. We are using Om. इसको और समझ सकते हैं, but but that's what I feel, that when you chant Om, that Om can be anything. When you're doing Om chanting, it can be anything. But here you are specifically saying to the the supreme deity of
Connect with the deity and then
keys,
mm,
to raise my consciousness to the highest. Similarly, when we are doing the great invocation, this is what we are saying, that this happens, that happens. So you have a communication that is going on. It's a communication that the Jivatma does with the Paramatma. That is prayer. Okay.
Okay.
Baki, open for more research. Anything else? विकास कुछ और आपके पास अवेलेबल हो? Open to share. मतलब मेरे लिए तो आई थिंक ये जो 7 spheres of existence है, they are also very interesting. जो महावृत्तिस कह रहे, पहले 3 बोल रहे थे, पर अब इसमें तो 7 तक जा रहा है. अच्छा हाँ, बिकॉज हम जब शॉर्ट फॉर्म में गायत्री करते तो हम सिर्फ ओम भू भुवः स्वः करते हैं, बट जो लॉन्ग फॉर्म महावृत्तिस का है वो ओम भू ओम भुवः ओम स्वः ओम महा ओम जना ओम तपा ओम सत्यम. 7 स्फीयर्स की बात करते हैं. फिर तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Okay. There's a lot of significance, like ओम के लिए कह रहे सर्वे वेदा यत् पदम अमन तपांसी सर्वाणि च यद् वदन्ति यथिच्छन्तो ब्रह्मचर्य चरन्ति तत्ते पदम संग्रहेण ब्रवीमि ओम इत्यते. The word of which all the Vedas speak, which all the works of austerity proclaim, for which the aspirants observe chastity, brahmacharya. This word I will briefly tell thee. It is Om, as per Kathopanishad. So Om itself is like, उसको प्रणव कहते हैं. I think प्रणव is something that we can dive deeper into. सिर्फ प्रणव, maybe एक session on प्रणव ही हो सकता है. You can get more understanding. So प्रणवो धनुः शरो रहात्मा ब्रह्म तलक्ष्य मुच्यते अप्रमतेन वेदव्यम शरवन्तमयो भवेत्. The secret word Om is called the bow, the arrow the soul, and Brahman its aim. He shall be pierced by him whose attention does not swerve. Then he will become one with him, as the arrow becomes one with the aim when it has pierced. My God. This is Mundak मंडूक उपनिषद होना चाहिए, मुंडक उपनिषद होते हैं. ठीक है, बहुत बहुत गहरे में जाके उन्होंने एक एक चीज को डाइसेक्ट किया है in order to understand, but we will practice. So he's saying that एक चीज और अच्छी थी, जो प्रणव है, प्रणव is to the Ishwar of our solar system, and Mahavrittis are to the presiding deities of the lowest 3 planes in which we live: Prithvi, Antariksh, and Swarg. Okay, फिर से. Pranav is to Ishwar of our solar system, and the Mahavrittis are to the presiding deities of the lowest 3 planes. Okay. So in order to go to the presiding deity of the solar system, you will have to go through the presiding deities of the lower three realms first, in order to harmonize with the Tatsavitur Varenium. So you use this as a vehicle to harmonize your consciousness in order to connect with the deity of the solar system, presiding deity of the solar system. ये मेरा हाथ है, okay. So basically, it is kind of an invocation. So invocation, हम क्या करते हैं? Like, you know, we go from the lowest in order to tap into the energy of this a transformer, step down, वाला हिसाब किताब. So हम directly तत्सवितुर से नहीं connect कर सकते. So we have to go through, you know, the presiding deities of the Bhulok, then the Antariksh Lok, then the Swarga Lok, and then we connect with the deity of the solar system. So we follow a protocol. Okay, so he is giving an example that, you know, when you're connecting with the deities of the three, you can say the planes, basically you are going through a purification process. So this is helping you to purify your body when you are trying to connect with the energies of the presiding deity of the solar system. There is a purification that happens. So Om, interestingly, हम जब Om chant करते हैं तो Om, you know, we connect. So from our the point 12th chakra, we connect to an infinite ocean of divine energy. So हम वहां तक जाते हैं, and then we bring down the energy when we chant Om. So we bring down the energy. In the gap, we get purified. Okay, and then again we chant Om. We again bring down a portion of the divine energy. In the gap, we again get cleansed. Okay, so when you chant 3 Om, अगर देखा जाए तो हम 3 Oms chant करते हैं mostly. So it could be that we are chanting the 3 Oms to again purify the bodies in order to, you know, travel through the three क्या कहेंगे, planes. Yeah, the Prithvi, Antariksha, and Swarg in the Hindu scriptures. 3 planes in we live are physical, astral, and mental. Ordinary planes. So when you are doing Om chanting 3 times, and great invocation से पहले भी करते हैं और उसको close करने के बाद भी we do it. So it helps us to purify ourselves. So you can say purification, you can say harmonizing of the bodies, but this is very, very important, right? So now when you know, you know. Okay, so, you know, with the mantra chanting, what he's saying that, you know, while you are doing the mantra chanting, you have to constantly go through a practice of spiritually activating the mind by meditation. So, जो हम इसीलिए dharana and dhyan are the 2 wings for flying in the inner worlds, right? So dharana is awareness and dhyan is meditation, right? So ये दोनों चीजें, ध्यान meditation ही होता है. दोनों चीजें आपको चाहिए in order to fly in the inner world. So you have to constantly keep connecting with the mind. You have to keep your mind active while you are doing a mantra jap or you are doing a meditation, because otherwise your body can fall into, the sleepy states where you lose awareness. When you lose awareness, one of the wing is like, steady. And so, although you are meditative, but reaching to the higher, states of consciousness would not be possible. So if you have to experience consciousness at a higher level, you have to maintain your awareness with meditation. I'm looking like a battak, though, right? So this is something that is important. And I think, I think Master Chua has already said this to us. So ध्यान निर्मथन निर्मत, अब इसको कैसे पढ़े इंग्लिश में, हिंदी में लिख देते हैं. Okay. Yeah, then we are good. I think now we can practice. So now we are going to do the Gayatri Mantra. So हमारी जो practice चल रही थी, if you remember the practice on the cross, right? So we had the Shiva Tattva, Vishnu Tattva, or the activation of the chakra based on the Shiva aspect, the Vishnu, and the Brahma aspect within us, right? We were doing that in order to activate our cross. Now our cross has become, more sophisticated. Now we have 11 chakras instead of the 7 chakras. So we can further, distribute those 11 energy centers into, the Shiva, the Vishnu, the Brahma aspect. Okay. Now we know that when we are chanting aloud, our lower centers are activated. Okay. When we do it, dhime, then our Vishnu Tattva is activated. And when we are doing it, we can move our lips but no sound. Then our the Shiva Tattva is activated. Okay. और जब ये तीनों harmony में आ जाएगा, that is when, you can practice your stillness. Okay. You practice stillness. And in that stillness also, you can continue to chant the Gayatri. Okay. And while you are doing this, we will be visualizing the solar deity. Okay. The precise. So instead of the sun, now we will connect with the presiding deity of our solar system, which basically you can say resides in the physical sun. So if the physical sun is the body, the Atma of the physical sun, it's the Tat Savitva. Savitva. Okay. थोड़ा clear है? Technique clear है? Now. Okay. I think let's do it. So just close your eyes. Let's do it. Just close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Visualize a small point of light on top of your crown. This is your 12th chakra or the soul star. And from there, through your crown, you can visualize a silver cord going all the way up, 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 connecting you with an infinite ocean of divine energy. Now, as your consciousness reaches to this divine ocean of golden energy, be aware of this beautiful deity of the solar system. And while you visualize that, be aware that in order to reach your consciousness to the solar deity, you are going through 3 levels of consciousness, which is the consciousness of the physical realm, the astral realm, the mental realm. And each of these realms are also have a presiding deity. Okay, so you can visualize this hierarchy from the golden ocean of energy upwards. I want you to gently be aware of this beautiful connection. Be aware of your chakras. As you breathe in, be aware of your heart. Be aware of the teacher's grace, the grace of all the great ones who are helping us to understand such complex topics with ease. Slowly and gently bring in the reverence and devotion with this beautiful deity, the Gayatri Mantra. Do a kind of salutation or show your respect to this beautiful deity, Gayatri Mantra, and be aware that she is the triple power of Goddess Saraswati, Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Kali. And as you think about these 3 feminine energies, be aware these 3 feminine energies are the consort of the Shiva, Vishnu, and Brahma aspect within you. As you breathe in, with a lot of devotion, vivek, and kripa, inhale the energies of this deity, do the salutations, and you can visualize this deity entering into your heart and becoming one with your heart center. You will chant the Gayatri Mantra. Be aware of the lower chakras, the Brahma aspect within you, or the Saraswati aspect within you. Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om. Om Bhurva Swaha Tatsavitur Vareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om. Be aware of the lower chakras, the Mooladhara, Malkut, Netzach, or Yasu. Deep breath. Be harmonized and then so be aware of your heart and your solar plexus, chest and capilla. You will softly chant the Gayatri Mantra. Tatsaviturvarinyam bhargo devasya dhimhi धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Swaha Tatsaviturvarinyam bhargo devasya धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Swaha Tatsaviturvarinyam bhargo devasya dhimhi धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Aware of the Vishnu aspect within you, harmonizing with the Lakshmi aspect of the Gayatri. Now we will chant the Gayatri just by moving our lips 3 times. Be aware of the higher chakras, Dhat, Chukma, Veena, Ether. Still be aware. The Shiva aspect within you is activated and infused with the Kali aspect of the Gayatri. Be aware of the activation of the mantra within you in the form of Saraswati, Lakshmi, and Kali. Feel this energy cleansing, healing you at all levels. Surrender to the grace of the mantra, the goddess. Move your consciousness higher and higher from your crown, Kether, to the 12th chakra. Visualize a small lotus bud activated at the 12th chakra. Also be aware of the higher trinity of love, light, and power, the prism of the trinity within your 12th chakra, anchoring the white light of the place from the presiding deity of the solar system through the three planes: mental, astral, physical. Be aware that you are in perfect symphony harmony with the flow of these energies from the top of your crown to the base of your feet, grounded into the world of Maya. You are in perfect balance and harmony. Just focus on the 12th chakra and now chant the Gayatri in the highest form, which is Para. No sound, no lip movement, just awareness of the mantra at the highest level. Do it 3 times. And let go. Slowly and gently return to your body. Move your fingers and your feet. Put your hands in the blessing position. You will chant the great invocation. Visualize a small earth in front of you, the size of a small ball. The great invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of every person, every being. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of every person, every being. Let love descend on earth. May the great teacher return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of every person, every being. The purpose which the holy masters know and serve. Let goodwill and the will to do good descend on earth. From the center, which we call the human race, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light, love, and power manifest and restore the divine plan on earth. We will chant Om Mani Padme Hum 3 times, blessing all sentient beings without exception. Om Mani Padme Hum. May all sentient beings in the higher world, middle world, in the lower world, in all 8 directions, above and below, be blessed by the universal supreme being, by Buddha Shakyamuni, by Buddha Kuan Yin, by Bodhisattva Meling, by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. May all sentient beings be blessed with compassionate purifying light and soothing healing energies. May all sentient beings be soothed of their pain, sorrow, and suffering. May all sentient beings be blessed with good health, happiness, spirituality, illumination, abundance, and prosperity. May the mind of all sentient beings be blessed with divine light, wisdom, and discernment. May the heart of all sentient beings be blessed with divine love, with warmness, sweetness, and compassion for all. May the will of all sentient beings be blessed with divine power, with inner strength, to do what is right and to refrain from unwholesome actions and behaviors. So be it. So be it. So it is. Bless your loved ones, your spouse, your children, with divine love, light, and power. Healing at all levels, so be it. Bless your friends, your co-workers, people who support you in any way, in any capacity. May all of them and their families be divinely blessed. From the heart of the Supreme Being, from the heart of all sentient beings. So be it. So be it. So. Bless your projects, your goals. Bless yourself with self-discipline. Bless yourself with industriousness, constancy of aim and effort. So be it. So be it. So it is. May you be blessed with self-mastery. May you be blessed with an immense success, prosperity, abundance, spiritual illumination, fame and name at all levels. So be it. So be it. So it is. May the blessings of the solar deity help you glow like the sun in whatever field, in whatever work that you are. May you be blessed with the qualities of leadership. May you be blessed with fame, with honor, with immense success at all levels. So be it. So be it. So be it. Share this energy with anybody who needs, among your family, your friends. Share it with all of you. Be blessed. Focus on the base of your feet or the base of your spine. May Mother Earth be healed. May Mother Earth be regenerated and revitalized. The excess energies that my body cannot hold be grounded and rooted into the Mother Earth. May Mother Earth be blessed with good air, good water, good earth. So be it. So be it. So it is the Thasta. May the material world be blessed by the Supreme God. So be it. May I be firmly rooted in Maya while spiritually connected, enlightened by the Gayatri. So be it. So be it. So be it. To the Supreme God, we thank you. To all the great, great ones, we thank you. To the great presiding deity of our solar system, we thank you. To the divine Mother, Gayatri, we thank you. All the great, great beings, healing angels, archangels, all the great gurus, we thank you all for your priceless blessings. Thanks to all the beings, all the Devis and Devatas, all the Tattvas, all the presiding deities that we will invoke. Thank you so much for your priceless blessings for this extremely, extremely beautiful session. Thank you so much for the grace, for the blessings, the love, deep respect, immense gratitude, and lots of love. We thank you all in full faith. So be it, so be it, so it is. The Thasta. And open your eyes with a big, broad smile. I had never done this before, and this is personally one of my best sessions, I feel. I had never this kind of an understanding of the mantra, though I've been practicing it for some time. But this is truly, truly enlightening for me. And thank you, each one of you, to be part of this session and to give me this opportunity to share it with all of you. And by your grace, I think everything, just came in so quickly. Thank you from my heart to yours. And I really want you to share, your experience on this session, especially, I would like to know. Okay. So thank you. Good night. God bless. Atma Namaste. Bye-bye. कुछ कहना है सुमिता? You want
I had that moment of क्या बोलते हैं
wow.
हाँ but yeah, in between I had lot of pain here and I was feeling little bit restless and then suddenly that warm that pasina but then I focused on my breath. Yes, I thought maybe cleaning. It was paining like anything, this part.
अच्छा.
But then it subside after some time. And then I had that when you told no, just be in that mantra, no, that
हाँ
insight. So it is like,
beautiful.
yeah.
अब मेरे लिए वो जो यहाँ पे होता है ना,
Hmm.
that what tells me that it's a beautiful meditation. So I still have that connection, and it's beautiful. Vikas, Shivali का तो सोने का समय होगा, I don't know if he's awake. But Abhishek, anybody who wants to share something? I'm doing this because हम बहुत ज़्यादा लाला लैंड में पहुंच गए थे. So if you'll share, you'll just drop back and be in your physical body. If anybody wants to. Abhishek, you good? Shivali, are you good? Vikas, good? Okay. Thank you. So we'll connect again tomorrow with maybe more information around what we've shared, but the technique was good. So thank you. Good night. God bless. Bye.